Assalamu alaikum. Say something. Assalamu alaikum. Can I get a reply?
Walaikum assalam, sir.
Waalaikum
How are you guys?
Fine, sir.
Sorry to bother you guys on your off day. लेकिन कल तो बच गया था, so I just wanted to take an hour or so and go over that. So this is where we left off. We talked about process of elimination using Joe blogs on difficult math questions. We talked about ballparking, which is estimation whenever the answer choices are far apart. You know, you don't have to be that meticulous in your calculation, especially on the section that you don't have the use of a calculator. We talked about reading the question carefully, and we saw a bunch of questions where, you know, there was just like a small minute detail that you did not pay attention to, and because of that your question was wrong. And it was wrong because there was a wrong answer waiting for you that you did not anticipate. And then in order to minimize all of that, we looked at how we should bite-size everything, break it up, do as you move forward that much, and then move forward to the next task. Okay, that makes it easier. Now, I want a reply from you guys. Who is good in math? Who's good in math? Nobody's good in math? Shami, how about you?
Sir Shanwar or Shamir?
मुझे शामिल से पूछो मैं.
Oh, sorry. Sir, I can do 2 + 2.
You can do 2 + 2. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I've got a 2 + 2 question for you. Let's say you've got $10. You go to your favorite candy shop and you buy 4 pieces of candy at 25 cents per candy. How much money will you be left with?
Sir, can you repeat the question again, please?
You've got $10. You go to your favorite candy store. You buy 4 pieces of candy at 25 cents per candy. How much money will you be left with?
$9?
$9. Who said so? किसने जवाब दिया ये?
The money.
तुमने दिया है? Okay, good job. हालांकि इतना मुश्किल था नहीं. Who's good in math? I'm asking you guys. Who's good in math? Naveed,
Yes, sir.
are you good in math?
Sir, not so good, but I can do. Yes.
I
Sir,
have
Sameer
heard
is good, I think so.
चलो कोई बात नहीं, तुमसे सवाल पूछ लेता हूं मैं. The question I want to ask is, let's say you've got $3. Okay,
Yes.
you buy 3 pieces. Wait a second, let me. So you've got $3. You buy 3 pieces of candy at 3 cents per candy. How much money will you be left with?
Can you repeat? I can't hear clearly.
You've got $3.
Okay.
You buy 3 pieces of candy
Yes.
for 3 cents per candy. How much money will you be left with?
P minus C.
यही कह रहे हो ना?
G.
Wrong.
No,
That's not the
sorry.
answer.
P minus.
P is the number of pieces, so P तो आएगा ना बीच में. P को किस तरह छोड़ सकते हो?
P, A, C, B, C.
So, भूल जाओ. The point I want to make over here is, previous सवाल तो मैं आसान लगा था. मैंने कहा था $10 है, okay? $10 है, 4 कैंडी खरीदी है at 25 cents. कितने पैसे बचे?
$9.
$9. यही सवाल. 10 की जगह मैं बोल रहा हूँ $D हैं. 4 की जगह मैं कह रहा हूँ P कैंडी खरीदी है. 25 की जगह मैं कह रहा हूँ C की कैंडी खरीदी है. कितने पैसे बचेंगे?
D minus PC.
D minus PC. That is incorrect. That is not the answer. The correct answer is D minus PC over 100. That's the correct answer. So, the point of all this exercise is, as we established yesterday, the people who make the SATs, ETS, they are really good at setting traps, making sure you fall in those traps. Us, as humans, we're comfortable with numbers. We've grown up with numbers ever since childhood. We've gone and purchased things left, right, and center, given money, taken change back, and those calculations, they come to us easily. The people at ETS, they know that the moment we're confronted with algebra, there's a sense of ambiguity that sets in. We're not so sure of ourselves. That's why all the traps, like we talked about yesterday, that they're capable of laying down. Where do you think they put all those traps in? Huh, Tuba? Where are those traps? Those traps are in the algebra, because that's where we're not so sure of. Okay, that's why. After the introduction, the next thing you want to talk about is, come on, no more algebra. We'll try to get away from algebra. Not only because it's confusing, but also because it's time consuming. It takes more out of you to do a question algebraically. Remember that. But most of all, we're going to get away from algebra because we know that majority of the traps that ETS is laying down, those traps are contained within the algebra. You dare not go to a place that's laden with traps. Okay? That's why no more algebra. The technique I'm going to teach you first off is called plugging in. Plugging in. What it does is, It turns those tricky algebra problems into easy arithmetic ones. Okay? Because remember, no matter how good you are at algebra, you're still going to be better at arithmetic. Now, yesterday I said there was something that you were supposed to do the moment you see a math question. What is that thing? Sameer, can you tell me that? Sameer,
Sorry, sir, can you repeat what you said?
I said, what's the first thing I've asked you to do when you're dealing with math questions?
The
Yes,
most possible answer is actually not the answer. So elimination is the
that,
best thing.
no,
Don't know.
no. Yes, एक second. एक second. Sorry, guys. So, Sameer, what were we talking about?
What should we do when we deal with math questions?
Yeah, the first thing you want to do when we look at a math question is have a look at the answer choices. The very first thing in math, you look at the answer choices because it's the answer choices that tell us what to do. The answer choices will tell us what technique to use. The answer choices will tell us how to move forward. That is crucial. Okay? जो most obvious answer की बात कर रहे हो तुम, that is only for difficult questions. Remember. So, इन आंसर चॉइसेस को हमने देखा, क्या नजर आया हमें एक वेरिएबल नजर आया. See, the moment you see a variable in the question, you know the technique you want to use is called plugging in. What you want to do is you want to get rid of this variable. Because the moment you get rid of this variable, your ability to do the question faster and easily increases. So, how do we do that? Read the question, replace the variable with a number of your own. Claire is C years old. Okay? What do you want C to be? Pick a value. Give me a number. Samir, I'm still with you. Give me a number.
20.
छोटा नंबर दे दो. जितना बड़ा नंबर दोगे उतना ज्यादा काम करना पड़ेगा. जितना कॉम्प्लिकेटेड काम का करोगे उतना ज्यादा काम करना पड़ेगा. ऐसा नंबर दो जो उंगलियों के ऊपर यू हो. बोलो, what do you want C to be? Samir?
10.
10? Okay. 10. Claire is 10 years old and is 6 years younger than Alan. तो Alan कितने का हो गया? Sameed?
16.
16. Okay. Now, does C exist anymore?
No.
No. So, C की जगह तो हमने number लिख दिया है. So, in terms of C काट दो. How many years old will Alan be in 3 years? How old will he be in 3 years?
19.
19.
19.
That's my answer. The correct answer should give me 19. The correct answer should give me 19. When I plug in C as, C की क्या value ली थी हमने?
10.
10 minus 3 is 7. 10 plus 3 is 13. 10 plus 5 is 15. 10 plus 9 is 19. That's my answer right there. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So, the gray box says, are the answer choices algebraic expressions? Plug in. That is how you know that it's a plug-in question the moment you see algebra. Be it in the question, be it in the answer choices. Number 16. It's a challenging question. It's a hard question. Let me inform you of that to begin with. Variable क्या नजर आ रहा है? Ikra.
Yes, sir.
What's the variable?
K.
Okay. So हम plug-in किसके लिए करेंगे?
A के लिए.
Read the question for me, Ikra.
If the sum of three consecutive odd integers is K, then in terms of K.
Stop. कल क्या पढ़ा था हमने? What should we do?
Sir, I wasn't in yesterday's class.
Okay. Yesterday we said that we should bite size. We should break up the question so that it becomes easier. So it's saying the sum of three consecutive odd integers is K. तो पहले अपना काम कर ले. What do you want those odd integers to be? बोलो. Hello?
Yes,
Ikra?
sir. Yes, sir.
Give me an odd integer, bhai.
3.
3. Okay. Consecutive है तो 3 के बाद क्या हो गया? 5 हो गया. फिर क्या हो गया? 7 हो गया.
सवाल पूछ लिया तो लीव कर दिया.
3 plus 7 is?
मैच का सवाल है, मुझे तो आता नहीं है, पूछ लिया तो मसला हो जाएगा.
मैं सॉल्व कर देती हूँ.
जल्दी बैठ के.
3 plus 7 is?
10.
3 plus 7. अरे इतना आसान है.
10 plus 5 is? 15. So K की वैल्यू क्या आ गई?
15.
15 आ गई. What is the question asking you for? In terms of K को काट दिया. What is the greatest of the three integers? What is the greatest of the three integers?
7.
7. So the correct answer should give me what?
मतलब इनमें से किसका भी
7.
आंसर 7 है. K minus 3/3 is equals to 7 करो. क्या होगा?
Okay.
3 into 7 21. 21 minus 3 क्या होता है? नहीं आंसर. 7 divided K is equals to
So 7 minus 3 is 4. ये से नहीं आया. नहीं 7 15. 15 minus 3 is 12. That 15 by 3 is 5. 15 plus 3 is 18 by 3 is 6. Like 15 plus 6 is 21 divided by 3 is 7. B.
इसने क्या किया हम बताते हैं.
See how simple it becomes?
क्या हुआ?
Did you guys follow?
Yes.
Okay. Now, remember, what to plug in is very important. You can get to the answer using whatever values you want, but a smart person uses numbers that are easier to work with, because then you would use less time and you won't be that much bothered. Okay, it will keep you rather fresh for a longer period of time, rather you getting exhausted doing fewer questions. Okay, Areeb,
जी sir.
read the question.
Choose numbers that make the arithmetic as easy as possible.
बेटा सवाल पढ़ो,
Oh, okay.
सवाल.
Oh, अच्छा, sorry sir. Lou drives 50 miles in 8 hours.
Stop, bite size. Okay, A. कितना ले लेने को बोलो? कुछ भी वैल्यू बोलो. हेलो अरीब,
50.
छोटी वैल्यू ले लो जान. कैन आई से 2? मैथ मेरे लिए बड़ी वैल्यू लेके मैथ क्यों मुश्किल करनी है?
Oh, सही sir.
So Lou drives 50 miles in 2 hours. यही हो गया ना? If he must drive B miles at the same rate, how many hours will the trip take? साइड बार पे क्या लिखा हुआ है? साइड बार पढ़ना. थोड़ा सा कटा हुआ है. It says what's a good number to plug in for B. B के लिए क्या नंबर प्लग इन करूं बोलो?
Sir, 3.
3. ओके, 3 कर लिया. अब ये टाइम निकालो. क्या करना पड़ेगा? काम करना पड़ेगा, है ना? miles A equals to 2 hours. B miles in how many hours? ये मालूम करना है. Okay. Now, 3 is not a good number to plug in for B over here. देखो, guys,
25
focus.
into 3, 75 answer होगा I think.
देखो, the question has given you a relationship. Make use of that relationship. Okay, it will make your life easy. Double one, double the other. Triple one, triple the other. Half one, half the other. 50 miles कितनी देर में? 2 घंटे में. So a good number to plug in for B is 100. 50 how many times is 100?
2 times.
2. So 2 2s are, how many hours will it take? 4 hours. सही है ना? Had I plugged in a different value for B, मुझे मैथ करनी पड़ती. Again, to put it clearly, 50 in 2, therefore 100 in 4. I used that. I multiplied everything by 2. Makes my life easy. A की value 2 है और B की value 100 है. This is what I'm looking for. Answer choice is 2 over 50 into 100. Numerator too big. The numerator is too small. Denominator is too big. That cannot be the answer. Same thing over here. 50 over 200. Denominator is still bigger than the numerator. ये भी आंसर नहीं होगा. This is 50 into 2 into 100. ये भी बहुत बड़ा है. What are we left with? AB, which is 2 into 100 over 50 equals to 4. That's my answer. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, plugging in key tips. Remember, at the end of the day, you want to make your life easy. You want to do questions quickly and you want to do those questions right in the least amount of time possible. Number 1, Try numbers that make the math easy. Numbers like 2, 3, 5, 10 work great. Just pick a number. If it gets messy, try a different number. Okay? Avoid using 0 and 1 whenever possible. क्योंकि हमेशा 0 and 1 के ऊपर चीजें काम नहीं करती हैं. It's easier to go with the 2, depending on the question. You know, अगर question odd कह रहा है, तो फिर 2 नहीं डाल सकते, फिर 3 use कर लो. You must be willing to plug in several times. Check all 4 answer choices if they have variables. Having said that, next question. Naveed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So हमने अभी तक बोला था आंसर चॉइसेस के अंदर वेरिएबल नजर आए तो हम प्लग इन करेंगे. Didn't we say that?
जी सर.
However, over here, there are no variables in the answer choices. Doesn't matter. As long as they're variable in the question, we will plug in. A over B equals to 4.
Yes.
Naveed,
Yes,
what
sir.
should we plug in for? What's easier? Is it easier to plug in for A or is it easier to plug in for B?
B.
B. So B को क्या ले ले? जल्दी से बोलो.
8.
अरे छोटा ले लो जान. 2 से क्या? 2 से क्या मसला है? बड़े नंबर लोगे जितनी उतनी मल्टीप्लिकेशन होगी, बड़ी वैल्यूज होंगी, उसमें उतना गलत होने का ज्यादा चांस है.
Okay, sir.
तूने तुम्हारी बकरी चुराई है क्या?
नहीं.
नहीं तो फिर why don't you pick 2? A को B को 2 लिया तो A की वैल्यू ऑटोमेटिकली क्या हो गई?
8.
8 हो गई. जब A की वैल्यू 8 हो गई तो C की वैल्यू क्या हो गई?
8 6
48.
40.
Okay. Done. What is the value of A plus B plus C over A? Which is 4 plus 8 is 12. Here, let me do it cleanly. 8 seconds.
58 divided by
A over B equals 4 and C over A equals 6. हमने कहा A equals to 2. When A equals to 2, B becomes 8 and C becomes 48. A plus B plus C कितना हो गया? 10 plus 48 is 58. What are we dividing 58 with?
8. 2.
A. No, A की वैल्यू है, सॉरी 8, my bad, गलती मैंने की है, my bad.
Yes.
B was 2, A was 8. 8 times 7. There's only one answer choice with 7. We don't even need to complete the division.
पहले पोस्ट से ही बात हुई थी हमारी ना, क्या बोलते हैं कहाँ पर पढ़ना है, मिलके ऐसे डिस्कस कर लेंगे. पहले उन्हीं से स्टार्ट हुआ था.
Hello? Who's
Yes,
this?
sir.
पीछे कौन? तुम्हारे यहाँ बोल रहा है कोई या?
नहीं सर, ये किसी और के.
Okay? So the answer is C.
Yes.
Plugging in your own number. Many a times, there are no variables in the question, there are no variables in the answer choices. Does that mean that you cannot plug in? We always want to plug in. It makes it easier. Okay? So, if a question does not contain variables, and there are no variables in the answer choices either, have a look at the answer choices. That's what I've asked you for. If the answer choices are in the form of fractions or the answer choices are in the form of percent, that is what we call hidden plugins. Okay, you can still plug in. In case of fractions, a good number to plug in is a multiple of the denominators. In case of percent, a good number to plug in is 100. Zara,
Yes, sir.
okay, read the problem.
The price of a dress is reduced by 1 upon 5. If the new
Okay.
price is then reduced by 1 upon 4, the resulting price is what fractional part of the original price?
Okay, so what's the big unknown over here in this question to begin with?
Sir, can you repeat?
What's the big unknown over here in this question to begin with?
The original price?
The price. Okay. क्वेश्चन में क्या आ गया? डिनोमिनेटर आ गए, 4 आ गया, 5 आ गया. सो मैंने क्या बोला, जब भी फ्रैक्शंस हो डिनोमिनेटर्स को मल्टीप्लाई कर दो. 4 5 are
20.
so let's assume that the price of the dress is $20. Bite size. The price of the dress is reduced by 1/5. So it goes down by 1/5 of 20 is $4. Okay. So 20 minus 4, नई price कितनी हो गई? 16 हो गई.
16.
Okay. Then again it goes down by 1/4. So goes down by 1/4 of 16 is again goes down by 4. 16 minus 4 is 12. That is the resultant price. Original price was 20.
20.
4 times 3, 4 times 5. 3/5. Delta. See how easy it becomes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Alian.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Number 17. देख रहे हो ना सवाल को?
Yes, sir.
Okay. किसके लिए प्लग इन करूं? What's easy to
Sir.
plug in? कौन से वेरिएबल के लिए?
A,
A. बोलो. What do you want A to be?
2,
2. If A is 2, B क्या हो गया?
sir, 6,
6. C क्या हो गया?
C is 12,
और D क्या हो गया?
36,
3. क्वेश्चन क्या पूछ रहा है? D over A.
T over A, 36 over 2 is 18.
इसको अलजेब्रा से कितना टाइम लगता? Had you done this question with algebra, how long would it have taken you?
Pretty long.
More longer than this, है ना? Now,
Yes, sir.
on the SATs, yesterday, जब मैं initially बात कर रहा था, 2 sections हैं SATs के अंदर. Section number 3 is the non-calculator section that has put 20 questions. In
Yes, sir.
section 3, जिसमें 20 सवाल होते हैं, question number 16 से लेके क्वेश्चन नंबर 20 तक ये 5 सवाल होते हैं ग्रिड-इन्स, यानी कि आंसर चॉइसेस नहीं होती, इस तरह का सवाल होता है जहां पे एक ग्रिड लिखी होती है, उसमें excuse me, you have to put in the answer. And then section number 4 में grid-ins are question number 32 through question number 38. Okay, so how do we fill in the grid-in? That is what we need to know. अभी हमने ये सवाल किया, हमारा आंसर क्या आया?
16.
18 आया था. 36
18.
divided by 2 is 18. I'm going to increase the size just a little bit so that everybody can see and it becomes easier. Come on. Okay. So हमारा आंसर आया 18. We can simply go 1, 8. 18. Once you've done that, नीचे ये बबल्स के अंदर 1 को कर दोगे और यहाँ पे 8 को कर दोगे. Okay, that's how you fill it out. इंग्लिश में लिखते कहाँ से? बहुत सारे लोग पूछते हैं यहाँ से स्टार्ट करें या यहाँ से स्टार्ट करें. What's my name?
Saad.
साद. तो अगर मैं उर्दू में लिखूंगा तो मैं लिखूंगा साद. तब मैं वहां से स्टार्ट कर रहा हूं. इंग्लिश में लिखूंगा तो मैं लिखूंगा साद. मैं इधर से स्टार्ट कर रहा हूं. ये एचटीज किसकी कहाँ की कौन सी जबान में प्राइमरीली हम कर रहे हैं?
English.
इंग्लिश में. So what does that mean? Where should we start with?
Right.
From left to right.
Yes.
That's how. That's the basic thing. Now the other thing in quantitative comparisons question is, अगर कैलकुलेटर नहीं है, ठीक है ना, although इस सवाल का आंसर जो आया था हमारा वो आया था 18, no sorry not 18, 36/2 आया था, जिसको आसानी से आप कैलकुलेट कर सकते थे. कोई एक ऐसा नंबर होता है जिसको आप कैलकुलेट करने में टाइम लग रहा है. इट्स अ नॉन कैलकुलेटेड सेक्शन. हेक, ये भी नहीं करना चाह रहा मैं. That's okay. It's asking you for the right answer. 36/2 is the same as 18. 36/2. I can write that also. Then I will go 3/6/2. That is what I will do. So I don't necessarily need to simplify an answer to its simplest form in gradients. Got that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So oh, what happened, right? That was that. Now, for those of you that were here yesterday, we talked a lot about food. What does food mean? Food means personal order of difficulty, because every question is worth the same points. Remember, it is our job to find the easiest question and do that question, because that will earn us a point. Also, if you're running out of time and you get strangled in a question that takes longer, you won't be able to complete it. The ability to pick and find and do the questions that you can in a given amount of time, that's like invaluable thing on the SATs. Sidebar पढ़ सकते हैं? Shahnawaz, what does the sidebar say?
If you only had 1 minute left, would you rather do 17? Or
Number 17 or number 18? So, having said that, let me show you both the questions. What does your gut say? Number 17 or number 18? If you only have a minute, which one would you rather do? Shahnawaz?
So we'll get 18.
18? That's a good choice. 18 is easier. 18 is a lot faster. If you started 17, then probably a minute would have gone and then you would not be able to finish the question. Now, Another point that I want to emphasize over here is generally thought pattern हमारा ये है, जो enforce किया गया है अब तक एजुकेशन में टेस्ट के अंदर कि जो सवाल बाद में आता है वो ज्यादा मुश्किल होता है. Not true on the SATs. There is no order of difficulty. Okay, the more difficult question could be up front. Rather, it is usually up front. ताकि आप मुश्किल सवाल करने में टाइम आपका निकल जाए, बाद में जो आसान सवाल है उन तक आप पहुंच ही ना सके. Same thing over here. Question 17 is more time consuming than question number 18. Point understood, Shanawaz?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand my point, Shanawaz?
Yes, I did, sir.
Okay, so now, what is the first thing that we will do, Shanawaz?
One second.
Zor se bolo.
Yeah. Should I read the question out?
What is the first thing we will do?
Put the value of B.
Look at the answer choices. Yeah. तो answer choices के अंदर हमें B नजर आया. Variable है B. ठीक है ना? So we want to put in a value for B. Let's read the question and tell me, suggest to me what's a good value to plug in for B.
So, for a question.
पढ़ें.
At a grain packaging company, sacks of grain are filled by a machine that weighs each sack to be sure that it holds between 24, 3/4 and 25
Okay.
1/4 pounds of grain.
Bite size. एक second. 24 3/4 का मतलब क्या है? 24.75 and 25.25. Okay, that's the range. That's the range. So, पढ़ लो आगे सवाल.
Okay. Only then will be a sack be sequence
बोलो
shift.
इमरान. अल्लाह का शुक्र है. एहसान तो है नहीं, ऑफिस तो बंद पड़ा था 3 महीने से. 3 महीने से बंद पड़ा था. कितने का है? अच्छा चलो मैं देखता हूँ एक आध दिन में चक्कर अगर लगाता हूँ तो मैं देखता हूँ. ओके. So what do you want to plug in for B, bhai?
Sorry, the 8.
B की क्या वैल्यू डालें? बोलो.
2.
हाँ 2 क्यों भाई? ये रेंज तो दी भी है. कह रहे हैं कि the value of B needs to be between these pounds of grain. Only then will a sack be sealed and shipped. If a sack holding B pounds, so it has to be between 24.75 and 25.25. So what's a good number to plug in for B?
25.
25. So we said B equals to 25. Done. That is all you need to do. Answer choice say 25 minus 25 is 0. It's 0 greater than 1/4.
Zero. 0 is no.
No, out. 25 plus 25 कितना हो गया?
50.
50. Is 50 equal to 1/4? No. 25 minus 25 is again 0. Is 0 equal to 1/4? No. 25 minus 25 is 0. Is 0 less than 1/4?
Yes.
What's the answer? Delta. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you please explain why did you put B as 25?
Why did I put B as 25? Okay.
Yes.
It's because the question is saying that at a grain packaging company, sacks of grain, meaning thale grain ke, are filled by a machine that weighs each sack to be sure that it holds between 24.75 and 25.14, but 25.25 pounds of grain. That's the range. If it is between this weight, only then it will be sealed, a sack. So, if a sack holding B pounds, B की कितनी वैल्यू होगी? B की वैल्यू इसके बीच में होगी ना?
Yes.
B is anywhere between 24.75 and 25.25. You can pick B as 24.75 also. You can pick B as 25.25 also. You can pick B as 24.9 also. But what's a good round number to plug in for B? If I draw a number line, okay, it's saying 25, 24, 26. A sack of grain is weighed and sealed only when the weight is this much. It's between 25.75 and 25.25. So given that, given that range, what's a good number to plug in for B? $25, that's a nice round number. Make sense? Hello? Now, let's look at question number 17. My question to you people is, किस चीज के लिए प्लग इन करेंगे हम? What's the variable that we will plug in over here for? Aram?
जी सर.
What variable will we plug in for?
Sir, T.
T. Answer choice को देख के पता लग गया मुझे T. What does T stand for? Read the question and tell me what does T stand for.
Number of seconds.
Seconds. Okay? Okay.
Yeah.
So, the distance in feet that a certain object travels after t seconds is given by the function. ये function दे दिया. The graph of D is shown above. Which of the following functions S represent the average rate in feet per second? When the object travels t seconds. What's a good number to plug in for t?
Two.
कितने seconds?
T.
कौन से एक्सेस पे है seconds? X एक्सेस के ऊपर है. That's your 2 seconds.
Say 3 seconds.
2 seconds के ऊपर कितना डिस्टेंस कवर हुआ है?
6.8.
No, 6. तेरा मुझसे तेरा बना है.
Okay.
In 2 seconds, let me try to do it again with an edge. Sorry. but you get it, है ना?
जी सर जी.
Take 2 seconds में 6 feet. So feet per second क्या हो गया? 6 divided by 2 is 3 feet per second. The correct answer should be 3 when I plug in t equals to 2. D. अगर मैं 2 plug in ना करता, let's say I would have plugged in a 3. If I plugged in a 3 यहाँ पे चल रहा है.
11.
No, 12. So that is 12 over 3 is 4. Same thing. Answer D सही आएगा. Doesn't really matter what you plug in. The answer is always the same. Make sense?
जी सर.
Okay. Now, bear with me. What I want is, 1 minute. I'm sending you guys something. You guys should receive this PDF that I've just sent. It's the same PDF जो मैं अभी आपको पढ़ा रहा था. When we move forward, ये time drill है. Flying in की. All these questions need to be done through the flying in that I've talked about. Okay? You need to time yourself. Give yourself 10 minutes. It's a 10-minute time drill, and pick and choose questions. जब ये time drill खत्म हो जाएगी, तो उसके बाद normal algebra summary. Let's read that summary. Remember that the purpose of plugging in is to make algebra problems easier to do and harder to make mistakes on. Clues to help you recognize the problem on which you can plug in are variables in the answers, variables in the question, the phrase and terms of in the question. When you plug in, remember to perform each step. Pick a number for the variable, work the steps of the problem, find your target answer, process of eliminate any answer choice that does not match your target. Continue this process until you have one answer left. Use numbers that make the math easy. इसके बाद ये आ गया आपका no more algebra practice. This is also your homework. Till the end, जहां तक ये document खत्म नहीं होता. Okay? That contains plugging in. That means plugging in on geometry. That contains everything. So till the end. This is also till the very last page. So this drill plus practice is your homework. You have to employ the techniques that I've talked about ताकि आपको उसकी practice हो. This homework is due tomorrow. Okay? I'm going to look at it tomorrow.
Okay.
Any questions? Any questions, guys? Hello?
No.
Okay, then do this homework. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock. For the office.